You know, there comes a point in every man's life where he looks at the price of a coat rack and says, you know what? No, absolutely not. I refuse to sell a kidney for a glorified stick with hooks. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I found myself in the garage, armed with an angle grinder, a propane torch, and the kind of unearned confidence that usually precedes a trip to the emergency room. See, my friend asked me to build him a wooden coat rack. Nothing fancy, nothing outrageous, just a plank of wood with some metal hangers. But have you seen prices these days? A single coat rack. A coat rack costs more than my monthly internet bill, and it doesn't even come with Wi-Fi. You can't even connect to it. For that money, it should at least read me bedtime stories or threaten burglars. I don't know. So I took a humble 2x4 plank, the kind of thing construction workers cry over when it warps, and I thought, let's make something beautiful out of this. And before I knew it, I was grinding, sanding, polishing. I had transformed into a lumberjack with delusions of artistry. At some point, I actually whispered, I am one with the wood. My neighbors have stopped making eye contact with me since then. Now, at first, it was just wood. Plain, uninspiring, the kind of thing IKEA would sell for 89 bucks and call it Nordic minimalism. But then it hit me. We are not just making a coat rack, we are making a statement. So I grabbed my angle grinder, slapped on a wood shaping disc and decided to make it wavy. Because if it's not wavy, apparently it's not art. It's just functional. Unfortunately, the waves weren't visible enough. It looked like a plank that had just given up on its dreams halfway through. So what do you do when your art doesn't pop? You set it on fire, obviously. A bit of torch work later and boom, it came alive. Charred waves, glowing grain patterns. It looked like Poseidon himself commissioned a piece of driftwood straight from the underworld. Suddenly, it wasn't just a plank anymore, it was a story, a saga of man versus overpriced home decoration. You know what's wild though? People will spend $300 on something mass-produced that looks identical to every other coat rack in existence. But you show them something handmade, something that actually took sweat, time, and one or two near-death experiences with an angle grinder, and they'll say, oh, that's nice, how much? You tell them 50 bucks and they look at you like you're the greedy one, like your time and blood are just optional accessories. This is the absurdity of 2025's furniture economy. You're not paying for quality anymore. You're paying for branding. You're paying for the logo, the Instagram aesthetic, the privilege of saying, oh, this is from the sustainable artisan collection, while it's quietly off-gassing MDF fumes into your lungs. Meanwhile, I'm over here with a torch on a 2x4 making furniture that could outlive civilization. You could hang a coat, a backpack, or possibly a small human child on this thing and it wouldn't even flinch. And yet, if you put it online, someone would comment, can you make it in white oak with brass accents? No, Susan, this isn't restoration hardware, this is recession chic. And the best part? The satisfaction of saying, yeah, I made that, because when the economy collapses, when the price of screws goes up again because of global supply chain synergy or whatever corporate nonsense they are calling it, at least I'll still know how to build a coat rack with fire and rage. So yes, it was worth it. Every spark, every burn mark, every incredulous stare from my wife as I set another piece of lumber on fire in the driveway, because at the end of the day, this isn't just a coat rack, it's a protest. A flaming, wavy, handcrafted middle finger to modern pricing and corporate furniture giants everywhere. So if you liked this, go make your own. Get your hands dirty. Build something, because if we keep letting IKEA win, next year they'll start charging subscription fee for gravity. If you enjoyed it and you made it so far, I want to thank you first of all for watching it, and please like, comment and share this video with your friends who would be interested in such project, because this helps us keep going and keep making videos for you guys.